Hey, Amped leaders, we are entering into week 4. That's it, 4 weeks of stay at home. I don't know if you all are feeling how I am, but my extrovert is starting to get a little bit out of control right now. But um, just know that I am praying for you, that I am here for you, that if you have questions, problems, things you want to think through, things you want to pray through, things that you want to do with your small group, um, call me. I want to know what you guys are doing this week to reach out to your students. So let me know sometime between now and next week what you are doing and what your small group is doing to reach out to your group. I'd love to hear those ideas. What I said last week was find a time to do like a watch party. You can do some of those if you are streaming on your computer through Disney Plus or something. You can do a watch party and you can share your screen. There's games that you can do online as a group. We've been playing categories with some family members from a distance. That's pretty fun. I mentioned last week that one of the small groups last year for small group hangout, a lot of the girls got together and they did like a facial night, and they like did makeovers and stuff. You can do all of those things in a video platform. Just get everyone together in Zoom or whatever platform you're using, and invite them to it and say, hey, at 7 o'clock tonight, we're all just going to get together and do this. And I would love to hear what you guys are doing. I'd love to be able to share that with our church, share that with our leadership, share that with other ministries. Hey, here's what Amped is doing during this time. I've gotten a lot of cool feedback from what some of the high schoolers are doing, from what some of the elementary schools are doing, and I want to be able to brag on what you guys are doing. So let me know what I can do to help you with those things, and let me know what you're doing. So that is number one. Number two, this is the most important thing. You've not received a planning center outline this week. You've also not received your lead small this week, because this Sunday, is Easter. So with that, you're not having regular small groups. So you're not required to do a small group on Sunday morning like you normally are, because, and I fought for this, to be honest with you, I wanted you guys to be able to spend this with the ones that you love. To be able to watch the main service as a family and talk about Easter, to be able to sit down with your roommates or sit down with whoever you're with at this time and be able to do Easter as a family. I think that's really important, and I didn't want to take that from you guys, so I fought to not have regular programming to help you guys be able to do Easter together with the people that matter and who are important to you. Also, because we're not doing it on Sunday doesn't mean that we're not doing it. So what does that mean, Josh? What that means is I want you guys to sometime throughout the week find a time that you're going to hang out with your guys, hang out with your girls, whether that's 2 or 3 of them, whether that's all 10, 15 of them, whatever that looks like. When I talked to parents last week, I know some of this is recap from previous videos, but not all of us watched the old video, so I wanted to reiterate it. When I talked to parents and said, what is the biggest way we can partner with your family right now? Is it resources? Is it tools? Is it things that we can help you as you process through with your student about what's going on in their world right now, how to grieve with them, how to be excited with them about the future, how to dream forward, and what is it you need? And I asked parents this question, and the biggest thing, the overwhelming thing, the thing that all the parents that I talked to said was they miss their friends. They miss their small groups. They miss the normalcy. So when I talked to them and said, what can we do? The biggest thing I heard is facilitate times where they can get together with their friends and do something fun. Obviously they can't get together in person, but there are still ways, because we live in 2020 and we have access to the internet, and we can send videos, and we can play games online. There's so many things that we can do. So we're not meeting on Sunday, but I want you guys to meet sometime during the week if possible. Whether that means you don't have as many people show up, or not every small group leader can be there, be the one. Say, hey, my other guys are busy, my other girls are busy, but I'm going to host something that I'm going to do, and I'm going to find a time that works for me and as many students as possible, and we're going to get together and do something. I think there's like things you can play video games collaboratively online, like Twitch or something like that. That is outside of my purview. I don't really know what that means, but people do that. So find some way that you can get together with your group between now and next week, and let me know what you do, because our students still want to see you, and they want to get together with their friends and see each other together. So Also, I will be sending out. So please also contact families. I'm going to send out text messages to families. Try to reach all of them if I can. But as you're making your calls, don't stop making calls this week. Don't stop reaching out to families this week. Don't stop texting families this week. But let them know that they're to worship together as a family this week. And that's the language we're using. Not, hey, there's no AMP this week. That's not what we're saying. We're not saying there's no AMP. We're saying we're giving you the opportunity to worship together as a family. So that is important. Also, we're going to have parent and student surveys coming out soon about ways that we can better partner with them. So I just wanted you guys to know that we're sending those out, asking parents, how can we better partner with you? Asking students, what have you loved about AMPed? What could we do better as a ministry? That's going to help shape my ministry plan in 2021. So I'm starting to build out my ministry plan for next year. So those surveys are going home to families. I'm the third. I count still. It's been a long time at home without people, but I can still count. I'm the third week of April, so mine will go out. I believe that's the 19th. So just wanted you guys to have a heads up that that's happening. Also, I'm trying to find some fun things that we as leaders, we as parents, for those of you who are parents, can do with our families during this time of social distancing and all those things that we're doing. That's still getting parents out, still helping parents, still helping students to serve other people and to be there for other people. So that's coming down the pipe. I'm hoping to get that approved tomorrow. I'm not sure when that will happen, but I'm working on some things. I'm also open to ideas. If you guys have heard things that other churches are doing or that other youth groups are doing or that you've done with your job or you've seen schools do, whatever, I'm open to ideas. I want to leverage this time, not just survive this time, not just get through this time, but leverage this time to do something bigger than we've ever done before as a ministry, something new. No one asked for this, but this is what we've been given. So let's not just survive it, let's thrive in it, and let's do something cool in it, and let's utilize this time when we're all at home with nothing to do. And that's not true of all of you. Some of you are more busy than ever with kids at home and teaching and working from home and all these things, but some of you have more time now than you've had in your entire adult life. And I want to leverage this time to, when they look back and say, what do you remember about 2020 when you were in middle school? I want them to remember that my leaders did this with me, my leaders did this with me, that my leaders cared, that my church was there, and not look back and say, the church was important until things got bad and the church disappeared and we just survived, because that's not what we're doing. So help me know what you guys need. Help me know what you guys are doing. I want to be able to support you, to brag on you, and to help families feel more connected now, if possible, than they did when we were even physically together. So I love you guys. I'm praying for you guys. And I can't wait to see you again, to be honest with you. So call me or text me or email me if you need anything, or if you just want to talk or just wanted to run ideas, kick ideas around. I'm here and I'm eager to be a part of what you are doing with your small groups. So I hope you're having a great week. I love you guys. We'll talk to you soon.